No, for sure, man. 216 love, man. We doing no. Hey, man. Keep doing what you doing, man. I'm always tuning in. Hey, man. Keep doing what you doing, man. I'm always tuning in. Hey, man. Keep doing what you doing, man. I'm always tuning in.
What's going on, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. This is TuneNSports. I am one of many voices for Cavs fans. Shout out to everybody tuning in live. Shout out to everybody that be watching on the playback. Shout out to you on the playback. And shout out to you and everybody, man. Yeah, man. What's good, man? I'm a little under the weather, man. It's that time of the season of the year, man. I just got sick, man. Hit me out of nowhere, man. If you got allergies, you feel my pain, man. I got seasonal allergies, but it don't stop the grind though, man. But yeah, man. But before I keep going, man, don't forget to push that like button, of course, as always.
Come on. Push the button. Come on. Push the button.
What are you doing?
I'm just playing, play along. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push the button.
Come on. Push the button. Come on.
Don't be afraid to push that like button, man. It's free. Don't be afraid now. But yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the building, also, man. Shout out to my guy Humble. Humble a real one, man. He's my dog, Tuna Goat. Been rocking with you, Ken. Yeah, much love, man. Appreciate you, man. Hey, yo, Humble, you was right too, man. I didn't go live after game one. Some things came up, some personal things happened, but yeah, we was right on the money. All of us with our predictions, we won by double digits, and you said we would win like 127, I think you said. It was in that range, and you said Darius would drop close to 28, right? So yeah, Humble was right. So I just want to give Humble his respect. Shout out to Humble. We said Todd is Cash X Factor. He got to show up all playoffs. Yeah, Todd Jerome. Um, yeah, he didn't really get off this game, right? Todd Jerome is definitely one of them X factors off the bench. I'm not concerned about Todd Jerome, man. He's a hooper, man. He's a hooper. He's gonna be okay, man. Um, yeah, not too much from him this game. You said, man, when I seen Highsmith was a 6'5" power forward, he ain't guard Evan Mobley. Hey, yo, hey, my thing at.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not disrespecting me. You just kicking facts. Oh, you kicking your opinion? No, listen.
I said that from the beginning.
Listen, Charlotte. Is that an opinion or is that a fact?
I would check out the big brain on Brad. You're a smart motherfucker. That's right. The metric system.
Yeah, Highsmith, man, he's a forward. pretty underrated, man. Because a lot of people don't know about Highsmith. Like to the casual fans who don't know about Highsmith, pretty good player, man. Pretty good role player. Yeah, he's not. Yeah, Evan Mobley should be, having his way with these guys, right? Like Highsmith, man, who's a good defender. He was big for them as well, man. Shout out to Joseph, man. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with Joseph, man. If you're a Cleveland fan, and you love Browns and other stuff, tap in with Joseph, man. Like, subscribe, and share. Appreciate you, bro. I know the draft is today, so yeah, make sure y'all check it. I think Joseph doing a live um for the draft, so y'all tap in with Joseph, man. But yeah, man. Like I said, I'm a little under the weather, man. But yeah, the Cavaliers, man, they takes a 2-0 lead against the Miami Heat, man. Um, Not really a surprise, as expected. I mean, not to, be cocky and none, but yeah, as expected, the Cavs should be up 2-0 right about now, right? That should be what it is, man. But the Cavaliers, they was able to pull this victory out, which ended up being a more closer game towards the end, man. But Cavaliers, they got the win against the Heat, 121 to 112. The Cavaliers are now 2-0, 2-0, 2 up 2-0 in this series. We've been here before. We're very familiar with being up 2-0 in the first round, especially against Orlando Magic. We saw how that went. My only thing is let's like continue. Let's close this door on these guys, man. Once you get on the road and go to Miami, um, let's just continue to keep it moving, man. Let's wrap the series up in like 4 if we can. I'm gonna say we wrap it up in 5, but let's wrap it up in 4 if we can, man. But the Cavaliers, they beat the Miami Heat, who we knew that was gonna try to push us, and we want this, right? But just looking at the team stats, man. The Cavaliers, they shot the three ball. The three ball is pretty much what won them this game. Three ball and getting to the free throw line, of course, man. They went 22 for 45 from the three. And the Cavaliers are a 3-point shooting team, right? That's part of their identity, man. They shot the three. The points in the paint, they got out rebounded, right? They got out rebounded 38 to 34. The points in the paint, yeah, 44 to 28. So Miami had 44 points in the paint to our 28. We definitely didn't score more than them in the paint. Should be that number should be a lot higher in the next couple of games. In the next game, want that number to be high. They had 44, we had 28. We shot more threes, of course. We got the threes up. Cavs did get out rebounded. Shots, you know, shots not falling in a stretch. You just gotta continue to play, man. Try to play. I want to see how Biggs get. Evan Mobley had a good game. Jared Allen, I want to see Jared Allen. See what he can do more. I know some plays. I think Jared Allen was missed. You could have fed Jared Allen on some plays, but yeah, they outscored us in the paint. We won the 3-point battle. They won the paint battle, and they won the rebound the battle. And that's what it was, man. We got our threes up. Yo, it was a avalanche in the building, right? It was cool to watch on watch live, man. It was a little, a little snow coming down, man. It was cool to watch, man. But that was the team stats. The Cavaliers won this game because Donovan Mitchell saved the day. Strictly because of that, man. He saved the day because this was a close game, right? It was a lot closer than what it should have been because of how the Cavs is playing. Oh, it's good, Ahmed. Ahmed is in the building. I ain't see Ahmed in a minute, man. Um, what's good, Ahmed? Yo, if I open up, man, I want you to join, man. I don't plan on being on long. I'm under the weather right now, but if I open up the link, you can tap in if you want. If you got something to say, man. Shout out to Ahmed though, man. But the best three players from this Heat team last game was Tyler Hero. That's pretty much their bread and butter right there. Davion Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell, little brother, little son, whatever you want to call him. Number 45 on the Heat. He was a big for them. Highsmith, like Humble mentioned, Highsmith. Those are three best players for the Miami Heat, man. Them guys was giving you production, man. Andrew Wiggins, he was Andrew Wiggins, right? He was Andrew Wiggins. He was Andrew Wiggins. Bam didn't do nothing. I mean, he didn't give you nothing really on the offensive end. Tyler Hero, he scored 33 points. He was the main guy for the Heat. Like I said, he's their bread and butter. And with Bam not stepping up on the offensive end, their role players came up big for them, I thought. Like guys like Highsmith and Davion was big. Like Highsmith was hitting his shot and getting to the basket. Davion Mitchell was playing with confidence. I said this, like, since that playing game, I knew he would come into these playoffs thinking like, yo, I'm him. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, I would take him over Terry Rozier because Terry Rozier has just been, terrible. And that's why he's the one that's playing over him. And Eric Spo even made adjustments like putting Davion Mitchell in the starting lineup over Alec Burks, former Cavalier. He ended up starting the game, right? He played guys like he ended up playing Jovic. He played what's the other guy name? Uh Larson. I forgot his name. He ended up playing other guys, but Expo was doing that, right? Like I said though, Davion Mitchell, I told y'all he's like a little bull, man. That dude got some dog in him. He was hitting his shots, he was attacking the paint, but the role players, they stepped up when you play in a team like the Cavs, that's cool. It's cool, but it don't mean much, man. We was blowing them out. Like the Cavs had a 19-point lead before the Heat did go on a run to close the gap, and they closed it to two and stuff. But what I'm saying is, with the role players stepping up, Tyler Hero being the best player, he still needs that. He needs another guy to come with him, like and step up. And those role players, the Heat role players, they did that. But what I'm saying is you need Bam to step up with those role players because without Bam, in my opinion, right, it's no Jimmy there. But y'all gonna get gentleman sweat. Y'all gonna get sweat or y'all gonna get gentleman sweat. You need Bam to step up with the role players. And they did come close, but when you have a superstar by the name of Donovan Mitchell, it just is what it is, man. You got a guy like that can take over a game and close the casket when you need to close the casket. It's just that. But Bam needs to step up, in my opinion. And let's be clear though, I think Miami can take one right in Miami, but Bam, he just needs to be on the same time. And if y'all want to beat us, that's all I'm saying, man. And like I said, the game got real close until Donovan just like, yo, he just shut all that down, man. Pretty much that's what it was. He said, Joe said, as long as there's not a team out into Tuesdays in Miami. We should be good. Sweet. Yeah. Yeah, look, I'm trying to be nice, man, but we should be locked in going to Miami, man. Uh, we should be good going to Miami. He said, Ahmed said, send a link, bro. All right, let me give me 5 minutes. I got you. I'm missing a lane. Let me get my points off real quick. I got you. Um, but let's talk about the bench real quick. Real quick. I think it was 27 points off the bench for the Cavaliers. Kenny went 10 deep, but DeAndre Hunter and Sam Merrill, they got most of the action. Dean Wade got zeros across the board. Shout out to Dean Wade. If this was an exam, you failed. You would have failed. Nah, but I'm just playing with you, Dean. But like, Dean didn't see the floor a lot, only 6 minutes, so he was just out there running cardio basically and getting some stretches in. Dean Wade did have, I think, a deflection still leading to a three, I believe. That's what I saw. But second half, we didn't really see much of him. And you need a guy like that playing in this. You're gonna need a guy playing in this playoff series. Like we're gonna need Dean Wade, right, to get more playing time, in my opinion. Especially for like in this series, we got right now we got our rebounder, right? We need Jared Evan Mobley to get these boards more, right? We need Evan Mobley to get more boards. We need Dean Wade is a guy that can get rebounds, right? He's our kind of like our second big guy off the bench, right? Um, Isaac Okoro, he didn't see the floor a lot also, but he did hit that three in the corner. I remember that three in the corner he got in. He did pick up some fouls. But we know like these guys out there to play defense as well. And I think Okoro, he's gonna need more playing time. I think he only got 10 minutes this game because you're going to need defense out there, man. He's one of your best defenders, but I understand on the offensive tip, he gotta be good on offense. I get that part. But on defense, man, you definitely gonna need this guy, man. DeAndre Hunter, I'm still waiting for that big game from Hunter. He didn't have a terrible game. Um I'm just waiting for that big game from him, and I know it will happen. So he did hit back-to-back threes. I thought that was nice, man. I think he was part of that Cavaliers, right? That was like in the second quarter. So shout out to Hunter, Ty Jerome. Those are two guys that's usually our main scorers off the bench. Like I said, not a big game from them two, right? Or from Ty Jerome. He didn't play bad, but like he wasn't in his bag like the first game. And from the first half, you just thought like, oh, he might be in his bag again. After he got that and one and stuff like that, I'm like, oh, okay, Ty Jerome, give him the the spoon and stuff, let him cook. But we didn't get enough from him second half. Like from a scoring point, he just didn't do nothing, man. We did not get that Ty Jerome performance that we thought we was going to receive. But I'm not worried about Ty Jerome. He's cool, man. You said send me the link. I got you, Ahmed. Sam Merrill. If Sam can hit his shots and give effort on defense, you can play. And Kenny likes him. That's why Sam is playing over guys like Okoro, right? Like right now. Like Sam is not. Let's be clear, right? Sam is not a better defender than Okoro. No, sir, not at all. But if you hitting your shots like he did, and you playing, giving effort on defense, playing defense, and trying to get rebounds, then you're gonna be out there, right? And Kenny likes Sam, and Sam did end up getting a steal, and he ended up pulling up for three. I remember that. Sam is going to play, man. So our starters though for them, Jared Allen. I want to see more of a Jared Allen. It's been beautiful to see. Like Humble said, I want to see Jared Allen. Get the mismatches in the post. He should be able to dominate his matchups. And they have no real rim protection when Bam is not out there. And if the rookie wears on him, I like wear, right? But Allen should be able to just, you know, dominate, not dominate, but get what he wants in there, man. And shout out to Tristan. I saw him on the sideline coaching the guys like Jared Allen on the side, giving him some game. And JA, he had that monster block on Wiggins, right? Which led to a lob to Donovan Mitchell. That was a highlight from Darius Garland. That was a highlight. So shout out to JA. Evan Mobley. Ed was hooping, fishing 20-point game after putting up single digits last game. I had my guy, DAJ hit me up, talk a little trash, but he came back with a 20-point game efficiently, hitting his threes with confidence. And we talk about confidence a lot with some of these guys. Evan Mobley to me was great out there. Him making the defense had to basically attend to him, that works in his favor. That works in our favor, Even Evan Mobley in transition, he was just getting that. He was getting to the room, got at the rookie wear. That's what I want to see. Like him attacking a rookie. Like, yo, you're a rookie. I'm an all-star. Like, let them know who you are, Mobley. Where can't stop you. He can't stop. He might get lucky until, get a block, but he can't stop you, man. You the all-star, so like he's not. These guys not. You gotta let them know that, man. So shout out to Evan Mobley. Max Strus. He looked like he couldn't miss, man. He had a lot of big shots. Max Strus, I love. That's why I was telling y'all, man. Y'all talking about, oh, trade Max Strus or cat. I was like, we need Max Strus. I'm not trading Max Strus. I'm not trading a guy who's able to shoot like that and space the floor out, man. So shout out to Max Strus for that, man. He was hitting his shots against his former team. Darius Garland, shout out to DG. Shout out to humble guy Darius Garland. And speaking of Darius, right? He had said something too, right? But Darius, he was out there. He was in his dribble bag, man. He was out there trying to cross dudes up. That's what Darius do, man. He was out there doing this thing, crossing up Davian Mitchell and them, and hitting big time step backs and hitting his shot. He didn't score as much as he did before in the first game, but he was out there doing his thing, man. This Darius Garland right here, he's more confident than ever, in my opinion. Like he just looks so confident, out there, mature. And let me take this off the screen real quick. They had asked him in the post game. I'm pretty sure y'all seen it, man. But Darius out here talking his talk, man. Like I love it, man. I love it. Matter of fact, I got the video. Let me play the video. I know some of y'all probably seen him. Let me play the video. They asked Darius basically what the key was, right, to playing a team like the Heat in this series, and he had this to say.
Since they got guys at the trade deadline, Miami's been really good at turning teams over, but the first two games you guys have really held on to it. Just what's the key to playing clean basketball like that against a team like that?
Pick on Tyler Hero and take care of the ball. Don't play in tight spaces. And pick on their weak defenders. Go at them.
Thank you, Jason.
Yep.
Well, let's be nice. Yeah. Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
Shout out to DG, man. Look, he's not wrong. He's not wrong, right? I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't know if you want to call it trash talk or confident. I call it being confident. I call it him just keeping it real. I mean, he's not wrong. That's what it is. You always attack the weak defenders. That's just what it is. They're gonna attack Darius. They're gonna attack Donovan. They're gonna attack Sam Merrill. You always go after the weak defenders to get mismatches. That's what it is, and that's what the plan is. The plan is they have been attacking Tyler Hero, man. That's just what it is. He's not lying. It is what it is. Nah, humble. Hey, humble. The lights ain't bright this year. It's definitely not, man. These guys, you gotta understand. These guys been in the playoffs for 3 years now together. They should have no problem with no light. And it's it's Miami, but this is a good test for them. They playing good basketball for the most part, and the Orlando Magic series last year, they more prepared. We was prepared last year too, but this Cavs team right here, man, they good, man. They more prepared, more confident than ever, especially with Mobley and them guys, right? I love what I see, man. I love what I see. He said DG just he's staying competitive. Yeah. Hero, we'll see what Hero do next game. He's going to Miami. I'm gonna drop this link real quick, man. But last thing I want to get to, I'm gonna drop the link. If my man wanna come in real quick. But last thing, he just kept it real though. But last thing, Donovan Mitchell, that's the guy I didn't talk about, right? Let me play this video about Kenny Atkinson, short post game.
Feel the game slipping a little. We kept our composure. Obviously, helps when you got Donovan Mitchell. Those are one of those, superstar takes over game situations. Really big time shots, and pretty good shots too for him.
Did you haven't needed that many Mitchell games like that this year? Did you feel?
I feel like when we need him, he gives it right. Like he knows the moment, and it's I never feel with him it's only in the moment, right? He doesn't do it when we're up 10 or 15. He just wait and wait. And I think that's the maturity level he's gotten to, where he is in his career, understanding what the situation is, what the moment is. And he had had that tough stretch before that, earlier in the quarter, and we got him a little rest. You know, him and Evan, they came back, and you know, I thought Evan was big time too, really good, but Donovan closed it for us.
So yeah, the link is in the chat if anybody want to join real quick. Excuse me, the link is in the chat. But Donovan Mitchell, man, that's my guy right there, man. Kenny Atkinson, he said it pretty good, he's pretty in depth with it basically. Like, yeah, that's just Donovan don't it's funny because we didn't need Donovan to like the first year he got here, like we needed Donovan, right? Like to take over like every time. Not every time, but like we needed them 40-point games with Donovan. We needed this Donovan to just take over. And Donovan was a scorer. I think now Donovan knows Donovan can take a step back. He can let these guys do what he gotta do. Basically that's what Kenny's saying. Like he knows when to take over. He knows he been there before. Like this not Donovan first rodeo. You know how many times Donovan went to the playoffs every single year since he got into the NBA. So it's just like he knows, man. Donovan is playing like a superstar. Whether you think he's a superstar or not, it's up to you, man. Some people feel like he's a superstar. Kenny think he's a superstar, but like he did what a superstar is supposed to do, man. Um, he's a Let me see. What's good? What's good, Andre 76, man? What's good, man? Hey, I'm using different headphones right now. That's why, man. I wanted to see how it sound. I'm using different headphones, and I'm under the weather too.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not disrespecting me. You just kicking facts. Or you kicking your opinion. No, listen.
I said that from
No,
the beginning.
listen, Charlotte. Is that an opinion or is that a fact?
I would think it's a fact.
Opinion.
No,
That ain't
I
no
would think
goddamn fact.
These
are all opinions.
Is that an opinion or that's a fact, Andre? Shout out to Andre, man. Andre crazy, man. Shout out to Andre. Nah, but well, I'm about to let and Joseph is in the building before I let him join. Let him join. Ahmed, if you're still here, you can join too, Ahmed. But nah, Donovan, he did what a superstar is supposed to do, right? He took over in the fourth when the team needed him the most. He delivered. They couldn't stop him. He put the team on his back. You know, he had 30 points, including 17 in the fourth quarter. He also had 6 rebounds, 6 assists. So yeah, man. And without his performance, let's be real, the Cavs might have lost this game against Miami. Because the Cavs couldn't get no offense going. They couldn't score or whatever. And Miami, this is a team that they was fighting. They had guys that wanted to try to win this game, man. But Spider, he went shot for shot. He went basket for basket. He outplayed Miami by himself, kinda, man. But that's what it was, man. Shout out to my guy Spider. Shout out to Andre. Let me let Joseph in here real quick, man. Smash that like button. Shout out to my guy Andre. Yeah, smash that like button. Joseph, you in the building, man. You can hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
But no, I
What's
wanted to
going on,
hop
bro?
up here real quick, and obviously it's a great day for Cleveland sports. The Cavs are 2-0, and it's draft day for the Browns. Hopefully, we have some hope after today, but we'll see. But
Absolutely.
yeah, but no, I wanted to come up here real quick. I wanted to hit on the Donovan point more that I made the other day. You remember my take the other day was I thought they'd win game one by double digits. And I wanted to see Donovan come out and set the tone for not only just the series, but for the playoffs. I want to see him really elevate this year. 2 years ago wasn't a great series for him against the Knicks. I thought last year he was much better. Then he got hurt a little bit. And so I want to see him this year really come out, put out a complete performance. It will look like the superstar that people think that he is. I know you think he's the best 2 guard in the league. It's so I thought game 1 might have been his most complete performance I've seen from him as a Cav. It might not have been the most points he scored, obviously. He scored 70 points before and all that. But in terms of just impact on the game from start to finish, just in like timely points when the game was getting a little tight or you want to keep your foot on their neck. I thought he was just the way he was attacking the basket constantly, the and ones he was hitting, the mid-range shots, which I wanted to see more of, which I was complaining about a little bit at the end of the season. I thought at times he was setting for too many threes. The mid-range game, getting to his spots, I'm seeing that more, which he should do more, especially in the postseason because he's so effective. He's so fast going downhill. He could just pull up on a dime, and he's got that quick little step back three. I thought game 1 was the most complete performance I've seen from him. Just dominance from start to finish. Just efficient, dominant. He was getting teammates involved at the time when he needed to. Defensively, he was in the passing lanes, getting steals. I thought he was just his most complete performance. And then last night, you could tell the first half, really the first 3 quarters, he was doing his thing a little bit. He kind of paced himself, letting the other guys get involved. Because they did have control of that game for most of it until Miami went on that run there at the end. But Mobley dominated the third. But in that fourth quarter, man, when he took over that last 5 minutes, there's just a supreme confidence I'm seeing from Donovan that he's always been a confident guy, but there's just a different feel with him so far in these first 2 games of his playoffs, and that's exactly what they need. He just looks like a killer out there. He looks like he's just, when it's time to go, when it's time for him to step up, like last night, give me the ball, get the hell out of the way, and he went to work and he closed out the game. And Miami has no answer for him, obviously, and I don't know if many teams will have an answer for him when he's playing like that. So Donovan, to me, has been lights out the first 2 games, but that's what I wanted to see from him. I wanted to see setting the tone, dominant game in game 1, and then last night, when your team needs you, you're on the ropes a little bit, you step up, and you completely take over the game, and that was it. That was once Donovan stepped up last night. That was a wrap. Miami, it was over for Miami.
Yeah, Miami couldn't. Yeah, it's nothing like they would have to double team him. Like it's nothing they could have done, man. Donovan knew when to take over. It was his time. It was his moment, man. Because usually, Donovan has taken a step back, letting the guys eat. But this was Donovan moment. Like the offense had got stagnant. We just really couldn't get nothing going. And this was Donovan moment. This to let everybody know, yeah, I'm him. This is what I do. He's a closer. He's
Yeah.
clutch. This is his moment. That's what he does. This is his moment.
That's his role. I think it's helped Darius more actually because I think it's given Darius a more of a defined role. Hey, you're the real true point guard of this team. You were talking about Darius's confidence, and one word you said about Darius, I think it's key is maturity. He's more mature. Darius is picking his spots. He looks very controlled. He looks like the game's not too fast for him at any time. He looks like it looks like he's out there just jogging at times, just pacing himself, controlling the game, picking his spots, being a true point guard, getting guys involved. And when he needs to step up, he steps up. And he obviously his 3-point shooting is unbelievable. He's one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. And then he's so fast, get to the rack. I mean, he could score and pick his spots at any time and still go out there and get the assist and get guys involved, keep the turnovers down. And that play he had last night at the end of the game that they challenged, that was the greatest coach's challenge I've ever seen from Kenny Atkinson. The way he looked at the ref.
I love Kenny.
That was unbelievable. I was laughing so hard. I had to rewind it and show my dad was in the. I was like, "You gotta come in and see this." Yeah, so you gotta come in and see this. Look at this guy. But just a hell of a save by Darius too. Just the effort, diving on the floor, and just. I think what I'm seeing so far from these guys is everybody knows their role, and each guy, when it's time for them to step up, they step up and do a little more. Or if not, they play their role, and that'll take you a long way.
Yeah, I just don't like.
We didn't see that the last 2 years. That's you know what I mean. Like the roles at times were kind of like, okay, who's the man? We all thought it was Donovan at times, and he didn't step up. Then other times it was kind of Darius trying to force it. Then it was you know what I mean. Like this year, it's a lot more defined, and you could just see the chemistry. And I think the role
It
players
wasn't on
around
the
him.
same page. It was like one person have it going, the other person won't have it going. Like it just wasn't.
Or
on the
at
same.
the end of the games, it'd be like, no, you shoot it. No, you shoot it. You know, it was kind of
Yeah.
like there wasn't a defined. Nobody. It looked like they didn't have an identity at times.
Mm-hmm.
Where this year, with the better supporting cast, I mean, it's flowing, and you're seeing it now in the playoffs when it matters most. And as far as Miami, I mean, I don't really see. It's kind of what we said it was. You know, I thought Bam would be a little more dominant, but I think Bam's been just kind of. I mean, Tyler Hero looks like the better player
Well,
this series
their
so
best
far.
to me. He's their best scorer. Like he's they.
Yeah.
That's what they want. They want Tyler Hero to do all that.
Yeah, I feel like the Cavs did a good job of kind of not letting Bam really just dominate the game. I mean, he hasn't
Right.
really, even in that fourth, when they went on that run last night, there wasn't ever a time where I was like, man, Bam's really doing his thing. It was really more just,
No, it was the role players.
it was the role players, and then Tyler Hero started cooking at the end. But
Yeah.
I feel like the Cavs have done a good job neutralizing him because I thought he would be the guy that they would really use to maybe go at our bigs, perhaps to get us some foul trouble, but they just haven't really exploited that. And I don't really see. They really showed last night. They basically told you they cannot guard us because when they try to switch the zone there at the end of the game, we just start shredding the zone, and there's really no matchup for them to really defensively. I don't know what they really have against us.
It's nothing they can do, bro. It's like it's really nothing they can do. All they gonna make it. They're gonna compete. They're gonna compete.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're definitely going to compete. Like I said earlier in the comment, the only thing that can stop us is if we go down to Miami and have a good time for a night, and maybe come out slacking. But I don't see that with this
We're
team.
not doing that. We
No,
locked in.
I don't see that. I think there's too much respect for each other, for the team, for the coaches, and the organization. I don't think anybody would go out and do anything stupid or not that these guys would. You know what I mean? But it's they got money. It's no secret what professional athletes do when they go to Miami. So they got money. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
But I think this is a mature group, though. I think they like these guys. You know, they all about basketball. They locked in.
Yeah, Jared Allen's more worried about video games and whatever than Pokemon than he is going out and partying.
Build the computers.
So, he's in his hotel room as we speak right now, rebuilding the whole laptop. So,
shout out to Jay, man.
Shout out to Jay. But yeah, I just and just like the one play that my favorite play last night, and before I let Humble take over, was at the end of the third when Evan Mobley had the ball, and it was a loose ball. He got the rebound. A lot of guys were starting to get back. Evan got scrapped for the offensive rebound, and DeAndre Hunter just cut right back door, wide open. And Evan threw a beautiful pass inside. It was just that play to me. Just
was that the dunk?
Yeah, when he dunked it was a simple. It looked like a simple play when you watch it, but it was a smart play. It was Evan fighting for the loose ball. Evan turns and throws a pass, and here's DeAndre Hunter because Miami, all their guys were getting back, so the middle of the lane was wide open. And DeAndre just cut right back door, went right and filled the lane like you're supposed to, and it was an easy 2 points. But it's just little things like that, the constant movement and the chemistry you're seeing it. Like with plays like that, guys know where each other's going to be. It's just a beautiful brand of basketball to watch. And, I the whole Cavalanche thing last night was cool in the arena. I know people that were there, they said it was awesome, the atmosphere.
It looked cool, yeah.
And I'm real excited, man. I tell you what, I think if we can get past Boston, which I think we have a better shot now than we ever had, just the way we're playing.
Boston, man, we win the championship.
I think
man.
Somebody said that to me last night. They're like, man, if this Cavs team can get past Boston, the way they play, just the chemistry, and they're healthy right now. The West is going to beat each other up. The West is going to be a gauntlet. So I like this Cavs. I like their chances a lot right now to win the whole thing, to be honest with you. You can call it overreaction you want, but I like the basketball I'm seeing. And it starts with Donovan. I love what I'm seeing from Donovan.
Hey, Joseph.
The Cleveland Cavaliers could come out of the East. They're that good.
Hey, they could, man. They could.
Donovan Mitchell right now, man. Donovan is giving me a lot of confidence that they can do it.
Yeah, as long as he keep on,
I have
no doubt about Donovan. I know he can do it, man. We just got to make sure we get out the second round, man. I'm confident.
What's that Pacers series at?
It's 2-0, but
2-0.
I still like, I don't know. Dame is back, so I'm still like, maybe Bucks in 7. I gotta watch the series more. But
I always worry about if we play the Pacers. Not that I think they would beat us, but that's just some Indiana Cleveland. It's always a great series every time, no matter what. And I think that could be a challenging series for us. But
They can score. They can challenge
And
it.
they just always play. That's a tough place to play, but it's a
Yeah, it's a quick
rivalry.
turnaround.
Yeah. So
What's good, humble?
What's up, man? What's up? What's up,
humble.
Tom? What's up, John? I got a couple of things, man. I got a couple of things. I want to first thank Kobe Altman. We got Hunter. You know what I'm saying? It's just we look like a baby 2000 All Star team. I don't know how to describe it, man. I don't know how to describe it. And then I want to say, man, thank you for Pat Riley, man, letting go of Jimmy Butler, man. It's made our job a lot easier, man. The whole Miami Heat gotta, you know what I'm saying? They gotta figure out their identity again. It feels so good, man. And man, just this loyal fan base, and it feels good, man. I really do wonder about Boston. I feel like you guys are giving Boston a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I still think I don't know, man. We got to get
No,
past them
I
first.
say it go either. I say it go either way. I
No, I
got
agree.
Boston 50-50. I think it go either way.
No, I
Yeah.
agree. My only concern with Boston is their health, but if they're fully healthy, I mean, they probably should be the favorites over
Yeah,
I
us.
they're
mean,
fully
Jason
healthy,
Tatum didn't even play yesterday. Jalen Brown
and he
dropped
still won.
46
And he still won.
with 10 boards.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, I
James
That's
agree.
was
that.
mad as
That's what.
James
That's what
busted
I'm
open.
worried about.
Yeah,
But
man. He
but
Oh,
I
busted
my
will
whole
say
point.
this.
My whole
Yeah.
point was if they could beat Boston, I think they win the whole thing.
Oh,
Yeah, humble got a doubt. He got some doubt
I
right
don't know.
there.
It's just this, man. The West is wild, man. And
I think the West is gonna be. They're gonna beat each other. I think if you just get past Boston and you beat a team like that, I
I
think
don't
you.
know who's
I mean,
coming out the
I
West.
think you win the whole thing.
who do you guys see us beating? Because I really don't. I feel like we could beat everyone besides OKC, and that's just me being truthful.
I look. You got OKC. You got Clippers.
You worry
Uh,
about the Clippers?
I'm not worried about the Clippers, but I do think look, Kawhi look like he's back. So
Yeah, the
I don't
Clippers are a
know.
sneaky good team.
Right, I don't know, man. Kawhi is back.
Kawhi is llooking like 2019 Kawhi.
I don't know. For me,
Yeah,
I
humble.
lean towards Harden's on that team. It's gonna
No,
bail out
humble.
eventually.
Kawhi look like he's back, humble, and they got a good supporting cast, defensively around Kawhi. Um,
They're
they
gonna have to get
like Bo
past them
said, they're a
champs.
really good team, bro. They really and they have Zubac. Like you saw Zubac did our bigs, before, but I'm just saying they have a yeah.
They got a team.
They might look. Don't be surprised if not saying it will happen. Don't be surprised if they beat OKC because that's who I think will match up in the next round.
I agree.
I think it'll be
Mm.
OKC and Clippers. So I
I'm really
think Clippers.
fascinated with this Lakers Minnesota series too. I think that might go 7. That series is going
I
to
agree
be
with you. I think it's going seven.
that's the most intriguing series to me right now.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think that's go 7.
I think it
Uh,
does too.
but for me, I don't know why. I feel like that Steph series with Jimmy Butler. I don't know.
Yeah, I hope
uh,
Jimmy's okay because when he went out of that game last, that was a scary fall. I'm glad to see that
Yeah,
he's fine, but I hope he's all right because when he went out, man, that was a big difference. They had
yeah,
no
they was
wings.
struggling.
They had nobody to throw it at Jalen Green.
Right, right. Damn near had a 40.
Oh yeah, he was
Yeah.
torching him.
Nah, yeah, but I don't know, man. I feel like we're good right now where we're sitting. I do want to see how we play in Miami. Um, y'all really think we would lose the first one or the second one? Game 3 or
I'd
4?
say, that's a good. I'd probably say the second one.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, you would think the first one because Miami's gonna get down there, but I think the Cavs win the first one because I think they're just so locked in right now. Miami, I don't think Miami has an answer for them. I don't know what adjustment they could make that could really. I mean, I get your home and the crowd and everything, but I mean the crowd can't play for you. So I I would say the second one, just because I think that at that point they're kind of like, well, we win, great. If not, we'll just go home and finish it out.
Right. And one thing I also noticed about this, Tune and Joe, and I know you guys will say this too. One thing about this team all year I noticed, man, and maybe you guys might be right, because once I start realizing this X factor that we have, bro, every time, like I don't know if you guys seen like the last 2 minutes, yes, it seemed like it was about to be a close game, and then until it wasn't. You know what I'm trying to say? And that's what I'm saying. Like we always got these dogs on our teams, man. Like when it was 2-25 when we were in Boston. So I'm saying when I think about it in that perspective, we got the comeback, we got the hometown team on our side. You know what I'm saying? The underdog. I start ruling in those factors. I'm like, all right, maybe y'all might be right this year.
The Cavs can really control the tempo of a game. Like last night, I thought the reason why they were controlling that game for most of that 3 quarters, really, they were just looked a lot faster than Miami. They were just getting up and down the court. Miami wasn't getting back, and the Cavs were getting a lot of early offense. And they was just not. Miami just looked a little step behind us. And then like at the end of the games, that Boston game or last night, it's just like they could slow it down if they wanted to, just execute half court. And they got guys that can go 1-on-1. They got bigs that can clean up offensive boards. They got defensively, they got all the size they need to rotate, and guys that bigs that could switch out and they could get the rebounds. I mean, they could really just control a whole game.
It comes down to we healthy this year. I feel like, and when that Hunter pickup, it's like I don't. It's interesting to watch, man. It's gonna be real interesting to see where Deanna I can't even say his name right now. Yeah, where he's gonna add up in the road, man. Like I want to see what happens. I really do.
He didn't even get on. I'm still waiting. Like I said, I'm still waiting for that game from. We gonna get that game. I'm waiting for that big game from Hunter, man. Like we saw with Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome didn't even have a good game, like scoring wise. This game, like I
Right.
thought he was about to go off, but yeah, second half he ain't do nothing.
And maybe that's Penny's coaching. Like he's doing that on purpose.
I could totally see him going off in the closeout game.
Yeah,
was that Ty Jerome or DeAndre Hunter?
DeAndre Hunter, because I think he'll get a lot of open looks. Because at that point, you're that late in the series, you're playing against a team for the 4th, 5th time. Miami's going to really, probably put a lot of pressure on our guards. I think that'll leave him just a lot of opportunities. He'll have open threes, backdoor cuts, and I think he'll find his rhythm.
Yeah, like these guys, like I bet, like they even like DeAndre Hunter didn't have that game yet, man. And
But he don't have. That's what's great about this team is he doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to. Yeah.
It'd be like Ty Jerome. Okay, it's your night, game 1, and then last night, okay, Donovan, you do you. Then tomorrow or whatever the next Saturday night could be. Okay, Darius, you go off, and then the game after that, it's okay. DeAndre has a big game finally. This is pick your poison, really.
Yeah, we have a lot of players on this team that, like I said, that can give it to you, man. How y'all feel about Isaac Crow and Dean Wade? Like, do y'all think they need to play more, or because they didn't really play that much in this game?
I'll let you go, Joe, on that one.
Dean Wade to me has always been a guy that's iffy in the playoff. I like the guy. I think he brings value to a team on the bench because he can shoot. He's big. He can move a little bit, but defensively at times he gets switched out. And Miami's got a lot of guards like Davion Mitchell, guys, and Hero, and the Cavs are going to switch. I think it's a bad matchup if you put him out there. I think that's why you keep DeAndre or the bigs out there at all times and rotate that like he has been. I think Okoro could find maybe a little more just because it's defensively he could be useful, but I mean, there's only so many shots that are going to go around, especially at this time of the year. You know who you are at this point, and Isaac's not a guy that's going to get a lot of shots, obviously. So,
because you're going to need defense. You're going to need defense out there.
Yeah, I think you will. I think I could see them using him more in the next game because I think this game 2 they got a little not cooked, but Miami got going the perimeter a little bit, so. I think you could put him out there more in some bigger lineups. Maybe put one of the guards at the point, and then put Isaac at maybe like the 2 or the 3.
I could see us really using Isaac in Boston, man. We gonna really need him in Boston.
Yeah, we'll definitely use him there. I think we can use him in Indiana too because Halliburton's such a bigger guard.
I mean, their tempo is so crazy.
Yeah, I think when you got a bigger guard, that's where Isaac comes into play because he can go run the floor all 94 feet with him.
Oh, for sure.
I think that's what they're really saying. I think Kenny's being really smart. I think people were, we
downplaying him, the play minutes and all that stuff, like JB.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big deal. I think Kenny's playing the long game. I think Kenny knows we're going to win this series. They don't have anything for us. Let me get Isaac as fresh as possible for the next round because these next 2 rounds is where he's going to
100% agree.
Yeah, and that's what he does. He did it all year. That's why they didn't practice for a lot for 2 months. That's why. He uses the same model Golden State used when he was out there. He learned from that, and
yes,
he knows exactly what he's doing. He's just looking ahead. He's playing I think he's just playing the long game, which is smart. Keep guys fresh.
1,000%.
There's no need to kill yourself for a series that you know you're going to
I
win.
mean, realistically, this team is a 10th seed. I mean, they're not even really supposed to be here.
Yeah, I mean, if it was the old system, I don't think they'd even be in. So
Right. So
they're a lottery team.
right.
Yeah, I know this crazy because I'm saying this the most I've seen Sam Merrill play in the playoffs, man. Sam Merrill is out there, he's playing a lot. We didn't see Sam Merrill like this last year. JB wasn't playing.
I'm saying I really do like Sam's confidence, and that's what I was saying with Joe. I think that's one thing you were
Long as he hit
missing.
his
Like
shots,
you said, what Tim?
as long as he hit his shots, I'm cool if he's out there.
He going if one don't go in, the second one's gonna go in, and you know that's true, bro.
As long as he keep hitting his shots, then you can stay on the floor, man. When you
Hey,
start hitting your shots, man, I don't know, man. I know he gets effort on the defensive end, so I can't really complain.
no, yeah.
But you start going 0 for 8 or having a Yang type game, man. We need to, rotate.
No, but he not gonna just chuck up a shot like Niang.
No, but I seen Sam get like cold, but he's been
No,
okay
I
though.
know.
He's been okay.
Yeah.
He's been okay though. He been doing his thing.
Yeah, so I look at the box score here. Strus and Merrill combined had 12 shot attempts last night, right?
Wow.
Strus and Merrill combined in game 1 had 9 shot attempts, all threes. So I like I said, I think going back to my point, what JB is really doing, and you look at Merrill in game 1,
JB, you mean
20 or not JB, excuse me, Kenny Atkinson.
Yep. I got you.
Well, you brought up JB. I made me think of JB. Sam Merrill, plus the Pistons played tonight. But Sam Merrill played 24 minutes game 1. Was it Okoro only played 13. So I think, like I said, I think he's playing the long game. And I think what he's doing is he's getting his 2 snipers, getting them ready, getting them in rhythm in the first round.
My question for you, Joe: you think they'll shoot more or less in Miami? Real quick before you finish that.
I think they'll keep shooting it until they adjust.
Okay.
Because I think this is all by design. I think, like I said, let's keep Isaac's legs fresh as possible, not push him too hard in this series. We don't need him to. And let's get our snipe and Max and Merrill and all our shooters. Let's get them a lot of shots, get them in rhythm. Because it's like I said, he's playing the long game. This is really like a practice run. That's how they're viewing it for the next round, and then the main round.
That's pretty much what it is. A little warm up scrimmage. Whatever you want to
get your shooters. You got to get your shooters in rhythm in round 1. You got to get them off the bat early. Because if they start off cold or don't get a lot of looks, and you get to the late rounds, and you're like, hey, now we're going to throw you out there, and by the way, here's 5 shots and 5 threes in a big game, and they're not in rhythm. It's probably not going to go well.
Yeah,
right.
I think
that was the JB effect.
Yeah,
and I like JB, but JB was not good at getting guys at this type of. He wasn't as good as Kenny Atkinson with the rotations.
You can just see dudes on the bench just hyped up for each other. I mean, every time you see Ty Jerome get an and 1, you just see DG going nuts. You know what I'm saying? It's a different team.
Yeah, we hyped up. I love what I saw from Ev. Ev is out there, like I said, confident Evan Mobley. We need Evan Mobley to play well.
Right.
Evan Mobley is. I want to see Jared Allen. We like you said, we don't need to, but I want to see Jared Allen more in the post. When we have different matchups, man. See Jared Allen in the post more.
Well, I'd like to see him like Joe said, just rest himself as far like we take this one easy, man. No one's got to do poster dunks. We don't need none of the 360 late. We don't need any of that, man. Just get past this round. Sweep them if we have
I don't
to.
even think you need Donovan to go for 40.
No. I was mad that he was chucking up that many shots yesterday.
One thing I would do more in these next 2 games is give Evan Mobley the ball more in the post and let him just really get him going.
Yeah.
Let him get more shots. I mean, let me look at. I don't know how many shots.
That's how I would start the game.
I agree. Mobley had game 1. Mobley had 10 shots.
9 points.
I believe so. Last night he had.
I mean, he started off the game. I think he was 3 for 3.
He had 10 shots last night. Last night he was 7 of 10, 20 points. So I'm giving him the ball more.
Yeah.
And I'm letting him really just get his confidence going. And then if I'm Jared Allen, all I got to do is just sit in the dunker position. I'm gonna probably get at least 12 points just sitting in the dunker position.
If not 12 rebounds.
Right, because they're going to cheat over.
If not 12 rebounds.
Right, because they're going to cheat over. I'm going to get putbacks. He can pick his spots and he'll get his points, run the floor. That's what he's
That's
great
what I'm
at.
saying.
He's not a guy that's just going to post somebody up, but
No,
that's Mobley. But that's why they complement each other so well.
exactly.
But I would give Mobley more shots. I like to see him get probably, let's see, at least 14 shots.
Mobley didn't chuck up a 3 yesterday, did he?
He was
he
3
did.
of 6.
Okay.
Right.
So he's
Look at
50%. So yeah, I would probably 3 of 6. So he's
He was
shooting the
hitting. He
3
was
well.
Give him the green light.
Yeah, I give him the green light these next 2 games. So let's
That
see what the
corner, especially in the corner. He was hitting his threes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like what Kenny's doing though. I like the way he's being methodical, and he's really getting these guys. We're doing enough for this series, get guys in rhythm, and then we know what the next 2 rounds are going to be. So
I 100% agree with you,
That
man.
Miami game though, I don't know. Like I said, I think Cavs in 5, but I they could probably. I'm not going for them to lose the next game, but that Miami game, it's at 12 o'clock, 12:30
Right.
Saturday. I don't know,
the
man.
1 o'clock Saturday.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know.
But
I think
that's what I'm
that
saying,
might
too.
actually favor them more.
That's what I was saying, too. You see us losing this first one, or you would see us more losing the next one after?
One of them games we're gonna lose. But I'm just
I'm
thinking
gonna
about
say we
Saturday.
win game. I think the 1 o'clock actually favors us, and I think. Well, let's be honest. The game 4, they'll probably go out maybe the night.
We're
The
not
hell with it.
losing
We're
at
up
home.
3-0. We're up 3-0. We'll just go home and close it out if we have
Yeah,
to.
we're not
That's
losing.
what I'm saying. If we lose one, I feel like it's going to be this first one in Miami. Just somehow, some way. We was a little tired.
We can sweep them.
Or
Yeah,
we
you
sweep
could.
them. Or we
Yeah, I
sweep
mean,
them. Yeah, we sweep
Yeah,
them.
yeah, get it out, get it over with. Like, come on, let's rest up, get ready
the
for the
dudes in
Pacers.
Miami would be kind of pissed. I mean, they're down 2-0. They traded Jimmy. At some
Right.
point at the end of the season, you're kind of like, you know what? Let's just mail it in. I'm not saying they're quitting. Nobody quits. But I'm just
Nah,
saying,
they ain't
like,
gonna, they ain't gonna, yeah.
they just,
Not
you know what I
Miami.
mean? The morale just gets a little like, okay, we're not winning this.
Hey, what y'all think about what Darius said? I don't know. I played the video. I'm
I
pretty sure.
seen it.
So yeah, what y'all thought? What he said about that, Joseph?
What exactly did he say again? I when you played that, I was moving around a little bit. You got it on
He
deck
was.
again?
Yeah, let me see.
If you wouldn't mind, I'm sorry.
No problem.
Since they got guys at the trade deadline, Miami's been really good at turning teams over, but the first 2 games, you guys have really held on to it. Just what's the key to playing clean basketball like that against a team like that?
Pick on Tyler Hero and take care of the ball. Don't play in tight spaces. And pick on their weak defenders. Go at them.
Thank you, Jason.
Yep.
He wasn't
Yeah,
lying.
basically.
I mean,
Pick
he's
on
not
Tyler.
lying. But I think he's just there. Clearly, was some trash talk being talked out there. I think
Yeah,
I
during
think
the
he's
game.
sent. I think he's sending a message.
Yeah, some people, some people love it. Some people like, maybe he shouldn't have said that. But I'm
I,
cool. I'm cool.
I say, hey, he looking at it like, man, they not even supposed to be here. That's what he's probably thinking.
But they have been picking on Tyler Hero though. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, you pick on the weak defenders. That's of course you're gonna attack them. That's basically been one of their game plans, right? Attack Tyler Hero, man. I mean, Tyler Hero still gonna give you a bucket, but make him play defense, right?
Yeah, Tyler Hero not a
Yeah.
franchise player.
Yeah, he's gonna score, but like get
He's
him in the
gonna
pick and
score. He's gonna
roll.
score.
Get him in the pick and
Yeah,
roll.
he'd be a
That.
great if he was on like the Warriors team when they had KD and Draymond and stuff. He'd be a great 4th option. But
Somebody said that too. I forgot. Yo, I heard somebody say that too. Like, imagine one of the Warriors. I heard
yeah,
somebody say that.
that's about his role. Just pick. I mean, we just need you to shoot the ball,
I
score a
just
little
heard a
bit.
cone
But
recognize.
he's not a defender. Klay Thompson was. That's for sure.
A cone recognizes. Well, first of all, Andre said this. DG has been better defensively this season, so that's cool, man. He's been better, man. He made it his duty to get better on defense. He wanted to be better on defense. So I mean, yeah, you call him a cone if you want.
Yeah, I think he was. There's probably some animosity going on out there. It sounds like for him to come out and say that. And
Yeah, I know you saw DG getting a huddle. Yeah, I was just saying, yeah, DG was in
but
a
I think
huddle.
DG too. I think it shows the confidence of the team right now. That's how they view this team. Like they can't mess with us. They
As
went on
they
a little
should.
run at the end of the game. That's nice. We'll still win the game.
And this team, like the Miami is a tough team, right? They're physical. I don't think they as physical as
They used
the
to be a
Orlando
tough
Magic.
team,
No,
Tone.
no, but yeah, with Jimmy, but I don't think they as physical as the Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic
No, yeah.
Miami's
was
not as
a
physical as they used to be. That's for sure. I
right.
mean, no Udonis has them on that bench anymore. No, all the guys used to have. I mean, even Jimmy Butler being gone. Yeah, they're not. No, I agree.
Cause that Orlando Magic series, like Orlando Magic, still a physical team. Like that really, they banged us up pretty good.
And it starts with the head of
Last
the snake. I mean, Paulo's a feisty competitor. I like him. That dude,
they all, I
that
like
dude's feisty.
Bryant. All they all,
Bogner's a
they
feisty
all,
competitor. That whole team's got a bunch of dogs. I like. They're a good team.
yeah, they just
They're just they're just not. They look overmatched right now.
they gonna need to
Bro,
add something.
they're still babies, bro, in
Yeah,
Orlando.
that's what I'm saying. They're overmatched in experience and just they're not there yet. But hey, what do you guys think about the game tonight? The Knicks and the Pistons.
I
That's
got
gonna be.
Pistons.
I got the Pistons too. Like I said, and I know Humble, you
I,
and I both picked them, but
I'm telling you, and I'm not just like loading Detroit because I don't care about Detroit at all. I'm just saying, Cade Cunningham, man, the next generation is cool. Like we will be okay as far as basketball. LeBron, you can retire. KD retire. Steph, you was good to retire, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Cade is him, bro. Him.
Um, yeah, K is yeah. I guess I had to. I didn't have him ranked before, but I guess Cade is over DG now. I guess.
Ben told you about him, bro, an all-star, man. I'm telling you, he's him, bro. I'm
hey, what do you
telling
think
you,
about that matchup between Cade and Brunson? I think Cade is.
it's a good matchup. It's a
I
good
think
test.
I
It's a
think
good
Cade's.
test.
I think Cade's gonna overmatch him in the end.
6'6". I mean, that's where the league's at with
Like I
point
You see,
guard. You got
Brunson's out
Shea,
there.
Cade
Brunson's turning the
Cunningham.
ball over a lot. He's falling on the
that's a
floor.
look. We know. Hold on. We know Brunson game though, man. I know you sent me the clips earlier to D Rich, but we know Brunson. He always do that, man. He did that against us, man. That's what he do, man. I mean, he's gonna sell it or whatever.
I think
Brunson is dude.
New York used to have an edge when they had DiVincenzo and Randall. I mean, that's what
Well,
they beat the hell out of us
that
2 years
was
ago because
yeah.
they were
That
just
was
had
probably
more of an
our
edge. But that was their style. They don't
yeah.
really have that enforcement anymore. It's just I. They're kind of like
I
Miami.
don't
They used to
know.
be tough, and
It
now
was
they don't
different.
look that tough. I think
It's interesting.
Detroit's a
Yeah.
more physical team. They're more overpowering. They're just a more dominant team.
I
Jalen
don't
Durn
give
is
a shit.
hella physicaler than Cat, bro.
I don't
Come
give
And
a
on,
they're
man.
playing with
shit.
house money too. They don't give.
Oh
How's
yeah,
money? Tell
Duran.
him, John. Tell him.
Do you think JB? I
Duran
mean,
is
I want to hear JB's speeches. That's probably some of the best speeches he's
I'm
given
not
before
gonna
these
lie,
games.
bro. That's a fact.
He's probably
yeah. I
throwing a
haven't seen
chair. I mean,
JB
he's
post.
yeah.
I gotta check out his playoff post games, but yeah, JB. I don't know, man. JB,
He's the perfect
I'm
coach for that
happy for
team.
JB, man.
I
I ain't
am.
gonna
He
lie.
that's the perfect job for him.
For real.
Attitude, edge, guys that are bought in. They got
One
veterans
city.
on that team. Tobias Harris. They got some other. I mean, that's a
Yeah,
nice team they got
we
going
did him a
there.
favor. We did him a favor.
Oh yeah, I think they're gonna win this series. I tell you, I think they're gonna beat
I
the.
don't think
Like
they
I
win
said,
though.
I think they're gonna beat the
I
hell out
think
of
they
them.
will too, bro. I do. I do.
I think they can.
I think New York thinks that they're still that team that they were like 2 years ago,
They
man.
have to. They have to win. They can't. If they
They
lose,
can't. They
to
no. This is
Detroit,
the playoffs. They can't win
if they
too.
lose, I have look. Like I'm staying on what I said. I have the Knicks winning. Uh, I don't know if it's gonna be in six, but I have the Knicks winning. But if they lose, somebody's getting fired, and they cannot lose to Detroit Pistons. You trade away all them assets to bring in Michael Bridges,
Yep.
you Carl
OG.
Anthony Towns, and you had OG brung in. Like,
Yep.
nah, they can't lose to Detroit, man. The Knicks are the
Michael
most.
Bridges
Why
had a
not?
nice. Michael Bridges had a nice 8 points in the first game, and
What's
then the second game,
He had 19.
he had
I think Tim
19, a better
Hardaway
game.
went off one of those games too.
Oh, did he?
Tim Hardaway Jr.
Yeah, not last night. He had 0 points, or
No,
the
not
last
last
game.
night. Not last night.
Not last. Cause Tim Hardaway had it
He had
going.
19 the first game. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
Tim
I was
Hardaway was
happy
running
for
point
Tim.
over.
I'm like, yeah,
Malik Beasley had 20 on the bench.
yeah.
Yeah, six man of the six man of the year. candidate.
Yep.
And Ty Jerome was robbed. I mean, it is what it is. I told y'all Ty Jerome wasn't winning it,
The
but
awards already came out.
one of them, yeah. Payne Pritchard won. I told you Ty Jerome was gonna win it. I knew they was gonna give it to Payne Pritchard, man. It just made more sense for them.
Man, I've never
I
seen the
think the
Peyton Pritchard
problem with
highlight.
when I look at New York, though, I'm looking at the box score. Even just you look at the way the shots are distributed. It just looks like there's just guys that don't. They have too many guys trying to do the same thing. It's all guys that want to score. I mean, they got 4 guys out there that need the ball in their hand to be effective or shoot it, and it's not like that. The Cavs have the balance. In terms of like we talked about earlier, the roles. I like this Knicks team. It's almost like they just overpaid for guys that really don't mesh together. I don't think.
Yeah, they gave up a lot to
Right,
do
that's what
that.
they gave up a lot and paid a lot, and it's just like you kind of just
So
like forced all these guys together. Let's just
you
see what
didn't need to do
works.
that.
Yeah, I just don't. I see the
But at the
Pistons.
time, I think it's more so like they thinking like I guess not only the names, but like they were trying to match up with Boston at the time because Boston got
And
that starting
they're
five.
too small still. You look at their forwards, their front line. I mean, their backcourt is Brunson and Hart. That's 6'2" and
And
6'4".
how old is Hart now?
Hart be playing.
He's
Hart is a
30.
dog though.
Is he 30?
Yeah, he's 30.
I remember when bro got in the league.
I remember that. Yeah, that was when the Lakers had that nice G League team.
Right.
OG 6'7", 240. But I don't know. I mean, they're just. I don't know. They look more like a college team to me than an NBA team. To be honest with you, I mean, like the way they're constructed. They look. It's like the way if that's how you construct a college team, you'd have all like 2
I
guards,
mean,
2
the
wings, and you'd have a big in the middle.
Villanova boys, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're constructed like a college team. But in the playoffs, I don't see how that's gonna work against NBA teams. Like the elite, like bigger teams like Detroit, bigger teams like the Cavs. They have big front lines. Boston's bigger. I just don't see how they match up well.
Well, no, I don't like if the Knicks make it out, which I have them making it out. I don't think Boston gonna.
Like if Orlando was playing the Knicks, I think Orlando would be in a series right now. I think they'd get them fits.
Yeah.
I don't like the way New York's constructed from roster standpoint. So if anybody's on the hot seat, it'd probably be that GM.
Do we know why Jason Tatum didn't have to play last night?
His wrist.
Yeah, a sore bruise in his wrist, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, that dunk attempt. It was his wrist. He fell on his wrist or whatever. So he's out. But I mean, they don't need Tatum to be Orlando.
Yeah, it was shown. I look at all of them though, for real, bro. Like, OKC's walking through Memphis. It's gonna be a sweep.
Yeah, Memphis. I don't even know why they play. I think they play tonight. I don't even know why they
That was embarrassing in game one. A 51-point game. Well, I mean, have some
80
pride.
points, bro. This isn't the 80s.
I mean, you can't get beat by 51 in any game. That's pathetic.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, Shea only dropped like what, 15?
Oh yeah, he could have went out there and played with his left hand.
They got that game on TNT. That should be switched with the Clippers and the Nuggets game. They got the Clippers and Nuggets.
Yeah, how the hell did we get put on NBA TV, but that game gets put on TNT?
Oh yeah, last game, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
man, I've been struggling to find the Cavs game, man. I'm not trying to purchase that, man.
No blame.
NBA TV is
these streaming charges now are freaking nuts.
No.
Hey, you gotta, you got the plug.
You know it, you know it. You know what I'm saying?
You know.
Hey, you guys want to sponsor the show? Hit them up.
Right, you know. Yeah, what's up? But that game gonna be on TNT though on the Saturday game. That's gonna be on TNT.
Yeah.
We back on that. What you call it though? Y'all got any last thoughts? I'm about to end the stream. Y'all got any last thoughts about going to Miami or anything?
Yeah, I actually do. I think Tristan Thompson gets a little bit of PT.
Really?
Down the stretch. Yeah, fourth quarter. We're gonna see a little bit of T. Thompson. Yeah.
Are you for real?
Oh yeah.
And there's one player I think could be a little hungover. Actually, he'd be the guy to be the most hungover.
You say you gonna be hungover?
Yeah, if there's one guy that's gonna be hungover, it's him. That's it for sure.
Yo, you funny as hell.
I'm just saying. He's already been caught in some stuff, and I guess which, I mean, we've all seen that. I'm not gonna get into it. We've seen. Everybody knows what's going on this week. That's been wild. But
Yes, sir.
yeah, we won't bring that up. But that's been my gosh, that's been something to watch. And the HR file they got on that guy coming out, it's gonna make Joy Taylor look like Mother Teresa.
Oh man,
You watch.
Yo, that's clipped, bro. That's probably one of the funniest things I've heard all week.
I mean, yeah, you think so? You think we'll get some PT?
Nah, not really. Not really. I just had to say something, man. Nah, not really.
Yeah. You thought about it after I said that. You're like, yeah.
Oh, that started. Yeah, I started putting that.
I forgot it's Tristan. Wait.
Yeah.
No, he does a hell of a job waving that towel. I'll give him that. But phenomenal job. He sits behind the coach, makes sure the seats are ready to go.
Is a future coach for this Cavs team.
Oh man.
Oh, here I'm not hating on him. What he did in 2016 for us, tremendous offensive rebounder. Yeah, he did his thing in 16, but now he's
oh man,
he's not that guy anymore. But that's okay. But I would say I think they're going to sweep them. I don't know why. I think they're just going to sweep them.
Okay, you calling sweep now? Right?
Yeah, I'm calling sweep. I think
sweep now.
I think Darius said that for a reason. I've seen a lot of killers out there. I think they're going to put their foot on their neck and end it down there in Miami in their building.
Yes, sir.
And walk out of there and go out and party and celebrate and get ready for the next series. Yeah, go Cavs, man. I'm ready for the draft tonight too. Go Browns.
Yes, sir, man. I'll be in your stream.
Do not. Oh yeah, we'll be going live. Do not f this up. I gotta say something for the draft real quick. Do not f this up. Just take Travis Hunter and go from there.
Yes, sir. Yes,
which
sir.
I think they've already mailed the pick in personally.
You got to bring him home.
Bring him home. And man likes to go fishing. We got a big lake.
We got a big lake for you, bro.
I got houses. I could probably hook. I know there's houses, places he can live. They got lakes in the backyard. Bring that man here and let him go from there.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure he'll be courtside at the Cavs game.
Right.
Yeah. We don't need Travis Hunter and no distractions.
City be on fire though, man. Imagine the superstars. You got Donovan, you got Darius, you got all the guys here. Then you got Travis Hunter, Myles Garrett, and you got Ramirez over in the Guardians. I mean, it'd be nice. Nice little scene in Cleveland. We need it.
Number 2 pick, right?
Yep.
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
You can't. I mean, you can't. Yeah, don't. Yeah, like you just
he's the best player in the draft by far. I mean, he's.
Yeah. What time you going live, Joe?
We're figuring that out later on. We're gonna do some test runs, kind of what we're gonna do. We got a whole setup at the place, and so
we'll do.
We'll be live at some point. I don't know how long or when, but we'll be live. So yeah, come check us out. So,
yes, sir.
They'll definitely give a reaction to the pick. That's for sure.
Yes, sir. All right, fellas. Well, I appreciate y'all the laughs and all that, man. I appreciate y'all. Salute, man.
Salute, humble.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Joseph. You want to know where they can find you at before you leave too?
Yeah, you guys favor my channel. Just type in my name right there, Joseph Lapman, and come subscribe to us. And I say us because it's not just my channel, right? I got my man Mike Antonace has his show, The Professional Fan, which is more NFL related. If you're in the NFL draft and more in-depth analysis around the league news, he does that. And so then my channel, I specialize more in mental health and more of that stuff and conversations about things in culture and things that I find interesting, that things that I'm passionate for, and like I said, mental health side, helping people and all that. So I just put a video out this week. Go check it out, where I kind of share more of my testimony and react to some videos. And yeah, go check it out. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this channel as well. It's the best Cavs content out there. So what are you waiting for? Just hit the subscribe button. That's all I got.
Respect, man. Appreciate you, Joseph. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all go tap in with Joseph, man. And yeah, show some love, man. I'll be sharing his stream when they do go live. If they do go live, I'll be sharing his stream when I catch it, man. But shout out to Joseph. Shout out to Humble, of course, man. My dog Tune, I appreciate it, man. I don't know why but Ahmed was supposed to join. Ahmed then came and go. I was dropping a link for Ahmed, man. Ahmed, I don't know what happened to Ahmed. I hope Ahmed good. Ahmed then came and gone, man. I wanted to hear Ahmed. 'Cause I know Ahmed he would have been talking spicy. Ahmed would have been calling sweet. As soon as he came in, he would have been calling it sweet. I already know how Ahmed talk. So hopefully we catch Ahmed on the next one, man. You know, shout out to Ahmed though. Yeah, my dogs appreciate you, man. Shout out to Joseph. Yeah, like I said, yeah, go make sure I tap in with him, man. Cleveland Sports. Yeah, him and his team. You know, great platform, great platform. They do great work over there. Make sure y'all tap in with them, man. I'm definitely gonna be sharing their stream later. It is the drive. But don't forget to push that like button. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, of course. Push that like button.
Push the button. Come on. Push the button.
What are you doing?
I'm just playing, play along. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push your button.
And yeah, man. I wasn't sure. I was, under the weather. I did take some medicine. I feel a little better now, man. But I got this live out, man. But I should be live, especially after game 3, right? I should be live. So yeah, just stay tuned in, man. I greatly appreciate y'all and I appreciate you on the playback. And yeah, man, y'all already know, man, it's wine and gold. Let them know. And y'all know the 2 words. Go Cavs.
And he has brought new life to the Cavs in Cleveland since LeBron James. And when I say the best shooting guard in the league, I'm standing on that. He is Donovan Mitchell, Spider.